Mic on. Mic off.
So try again. Fall flat on your face, and maybe one day something will stick.
So I have no idea what happened. Also, hello, Virtual Trucker and Huggy Bear. How's it going, buds? I have no idea what happened. There's a text box that's supposed to be telling the song title, and it's not working, even though I extensively tried it out beforehand. Like, I believe the song that's playing right now is Try Again and not Beantopia. I don't know how to check. Where Triblet? I'm right here. I'm gonna shoot myself. I spent hours. Do you see this? Do you see this little I'm gonna wiggle it. This little text box right here. I spent hours trying to get that to work, and now it doesn't work. And has it been stuck on Beantopia this whole time? What is the rule needed? I'm fine with both musics. It's not specifically for you. It's just in general. Also, Rain, who is my only moderator at this point in time, does have, she is set to kill when it comes for this. It wasn't stuck, but it's not. I'm gonna throw a hissy fit, because I'm pretty sure, what lyrics, like, what are the lyrics saying right now? Is it like misaligned? No, it's not misaligned. It's right where it needs to be. It's not. Oh, it did change to mirror. Is it actually playing mirror? Hold on. Where'd I put my phone? Cause, so there's no way in default OBS you're gonna hear me double for a second because I want to hear what song's playing. In OBS, if you have it set to play music itself like this is, like, I don't hear the music right now. Oh crap. Is that mirror? I'm gonna have to listen to these again, but I can't do it right now or I'll cry. So I had to install an extension, and I spent a couple hours getting the extension working, and that sorted out for OBS. And then I realized I couldn't do it for Streamlabs, and I don't think there's a plugin for Streamlabs. And so it's telling you the song that's playing on OBS, but I don't think they're the same. I gotta let you know in the rules it says sating and not saying. Huggy Bear's not wrong. He is wrong. I will look there right now. See, it says saying. What are you on about? You're all on cocaine. It says saying. No, he isn't. You're gaslighting me. It's okay. I was looking at the rules as I was adding that, and I think it's 4 or 5. Is no asking about ages, and I was trying to figure out what typo I had made to bring about ages. No, you're gaslighting us. I am not. If you look at this description right now, anyone who looks at the VOD will agree with me. It says no saying. All right. Also, let me know if the volume's too high. I'm gonna go ahead and add after this links in the description to all of these songs, which I do also have the instrumentals. I don't think I'm going to use them because I like the singing. Even though I think Try Again, which is the one that's playing on OBS right now, she said was technically out of her range, but I disagree, and I will throw hands on any of these things for the record. I have a screenshot of it saying sating. No. No, you're spreading you are spreading fake news. You're spreading misinformation on the internet. That's a bannable offense. I have power here. You cannot do this. I am in charge of the history of this place, all right? I saw that and it is fake news. It's just how it be. Hold on. Are you guys you're still trying to gaslight me? Hold on. You can't spread misinformation on my Discord. Out here posting fake news. I won't let that happen. I'm in charge here. I am the captain here. I hope it doesn't accidentally ban you for one of these, but if it does, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. So, I don't generally have a plan. We're gonna work on the town more, and maybe if that, doesn't... Depending on how that goes, we might also do a little exploring. I don't know. I know we're gonna build the melon farm and finish fleshing out the lumberjack or woodsman, depending on how you want to refer to him as, because I started on both of those, and I should play Helldivers. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I don't know if I'm making it big or not, but we've already had 2 advertisement bots in the Twitch chat, so I think that's pretty cool. I don't know that I'm that interested in Helldivers 2. And I also don't really have money to be spending on games right now. And I kind of want to start working through the backlog too. Like, we almost played Pokemon Stadium or something like that. I should work on the map art or crochet. You should. 4, 6, 8. You're welcome to do what you want. Why is none of this ever working? Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to view the Steam page. 40 bucks isn't bad, but I don't have... Also, if I'm gonna play a game where I shoot bugs, I'm just gonna play EDF. Because I think I like EDF more. Speaking of rain, next time you're where I am, we're gonna play EDF 5 because it's split screen. So you're gonna play EDF 5. Whether you like it or not. And EDF is, I will not stand slander on EDF. We never finished the first one, it broke. I don't think we need to play the first one. I don't think it's not really a cohesive story kind of game. It's more of a go here, just shoot bugs kind of a game. Also, I'm gonna try, I don't know about today, because I am dead inside from yesterday. I am gonna start trying to edit a War Thunder clip video for funsies, just to see how it goes, and because I want to get better at editing. So that's gonna be at some point, and I'm gonna revamp all the notifications, and also try to maybe get chat extensions. Maybe to see if I can get something fun for you guys. Maybe see if I could also get something that works like the point system in Twitch for YouTube, and maybe for the Twitch side too, just to get some extra stuff for you guys to do, so you could mess with me or something. But I'm gonna be revamping some stuff over the next couple days. Try to get a video edited, because I've been playing a lot of War Thunder and have clips for it and whatnot. I don't know, man. Why do all the old games break before we finish them? Because no one appreciates old games. And the people who do appreciate old games don't generally always play them with other people. Like, a lot of the people that I know that play retro games don't generally do split screen or co-op, they just do them by themselves. Which I think is sort of the thing, and it's, if you're on PC, a lot of the times there's aftermarket mods and stuff that you can get to fix that. But if you're, you know, someone like me or you, Rain, where some of our stuff is on console, you just have to suffer. Which I think I don't have a copy of the original EDF thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. Alright, well, maybe enough chatting and rambling. I knew it. I had my clock posting sense. It's like the Spidey sense, but for clock posting. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. You know, maybe we will sit here and chat for a little bit longer. I can start talking to you guys about physics, or I've been thinking recently. So my favorite streamer, who is Soyapoya, who's the one who made the songs you've been listening to. I would probably have to cry. Well, not have to. I would probably cry if I listened to some of these, especially Beantopia or Try Again. If you do that, I'll spam to my heart's content. I'll add clocks to the banned word list. And her theme was very blue and beans, and she had a thing called Beantopia, and that was where she lived and all that good stuff. And so at some point, we might start a sort of Beantopia themed build, maybe. I don't know. It depends. Because why finish old projects when you could start new projects? It's just how it is. Also, if I keep rambling like this in the future, I'm gonna have to do, like, I'm gonna have to get a chatting screen like other streamers. Oh yeah, also I'm once again, hold on. I'm once again attempting to make a model in Blender. So maybe that one will actually come to fruition, because I'm a little more determined than last time. It's also a simpler model. But that being said, let me take you guys over to, well, hold on, let me fix it first. Where is it? Video capture device, properties. Hey, okay. I'll take you guys over to game captures. And we're here. Is it actually going to play audio? Oh, I'm going to have to relaunch the game, aren't I? Alright, maybe we'll go back to the opening screens. Because I have to close and relaunch the game. Because I am smart. But I actually already have a name picked out for the melon guy, which is going to be the first or second thing we do. Because I've sort of been watching more movies and things with real people lately. And one of them, very old movie, there were some goofy parts in it that made me laugh, and they probably shouldn't have. Will this actually play audio? I don't think that it is. Hold on. Video, audio, music, sound is at 10. Did that show anything bad? No. I don't think so. Yeah, because that's not where I live. No, it should be outputting audio. Why are you not outputting? I bet it's not, listening to any. I bet I know why it's not outputting audio. Because that's why it's not outputting audio. It's on stream computer end. Which should have noticed that to begin with. Boo boo. Okay, there's some sound. I'll adjust it more in a second. Alright. Settings. Audio. Much better, much better, much better. Oh yeah, I revamped this tunnel. I don't know if I showed it off or not. But I wanted to use some of the new blocks, so I did mangrove. Those aren't new, but I did mangrove and cherry blossoms for the sort of highlighted themes. And I revamped some stuff. Well, not revamped, but I've been fleshing out the trade area. So, like, we've got all these are armor smiths, I believe. Yeah, they're armorers. These are all farmers. Those are wool guys. These guys I have to check and level up because I want to see the patterns they sell. These are fletchers. These are all butchers. We have leather workers. Yeah, leather workers. And I think those are the new ones. We still have more to add, but I've been slowly trying to flesh this place out, here and there. I've got to do something about that sugarcane. I did also expand the sugarcane farm a little bit. I made it, well, not by a little bit, I mean, I think I doubled it just about. No, I did, I added an extra layer, so extra 50%. Because now there's 3 layers like these, and before it was just 2. I also added in, which they're just little manual farms like this. There's a couple of these to trade with the farmers. I got rid of the nether wart farm, added another layer. Well, I changed it so it's all pumpkins down here for the pumpkin and melon farm, and then all melon up here. I also added in mob farms. So this is wool for the wool people down there. I can't remember what they're called. There's of course cows, pigs, and sheep. These sheep are to kill for meat. There's a chicken farm which is here, which is currently empty, which has this set up to spit out eggs. Of course, those are for feathers and chicken, for butchers and fletchers. And I do know that if I were to have the chicken farm full right now, the server would be stuttering. Ask me how I know. I about killed the realm the one day without realizing it. And there's a bunch of that stuff. We're gonna bring this one with us. But I've been working on getting villager trading stuff up and running more. Just to have it done. And of course I've been, you know, trading with them a lot and all that good stuff. Because I want to start using almost not necessarily exclusively, but I want to start using emerald beacons more and using beacons more in general. Because we're at that stage. I don't think I did anything over here. I don't think there's anything else in the base really that I changed. Is there anything else I changed? Oh, I changed the routing, which I think you might have saw. I changed the routing for these guys so it goes off that way instead of through the storage area, so it's not disrupted anymore. I don't know why I crossed through like that. I do think I added a couple buildings and such outside. I still don't know why that hates me. I haven't been paying attention. Going through this, that's fine. Oh. This is just basically the empty fox pen still, because I haven't gone and got more foxes. It's pretty unfortunate. Wooter? Yes. I do still want to do that waterfall I had talked about. Like revamp it if it's there. Which I don't think it is. But I was sort of talking about making a waterfall coming from the top there and then feeding down into this. There's also a duck built by rain. But we're gonna do something. Something. But back to the melon farm. I was, I've been sort of watching real people movies more, which is almost unheard of for me, outside of like super old. I'm gonna immediately contradict myself. I was gonna say outside of like super old movies, and then I realized that the movie I watched is from the 70s. So I'm just contradicting myself. Why did I do... Who thought that was a good... I'm gonna fire whoever did that. Is there a reason I did that? Am I clinically insane? Don't answer that. I watched a movie, and it's called Mr. Majestic. And it's not spelled how you would think. And the whole story is it's this dude who's in... I believe he was a Green Beret, I believe, in Vietnam or something like that. And the whole movie is about him trying to, harvest his melons and just getting caught in drug cartel stuff. But anyway, we're going to name our melon farmer wherever we put him. His name is going to be Mr. Majestic. Okay. Actually, what does your character look like? It is in ODST from Halo 3 ODST. I believe it's specifically supposed to be the Wookiee. I'm gonna shoot. He's supposed to be the rookie, not the Wookiee. What's an ODST? An ODST is an orbital drop shock trooper. Okay, I had to sneeze. Maybe we'll try to get this guy into his place. Is there two of them in there? No, it just looked like there was two of them in there. Alright, maybe we'll try to get him into his place, actually. And clear up that space. Because I'm thinking the melon farm... So, an orbital drop shock trooper in ODST it's a thing from Halo, and it's a volunteer. And basically, they get launched from a ship in space. Maybe we'll actually cut the forest back a little more. Let's do that. We'll cut the forest back a bit more for starters. They get shot out of a ship in space in a little pod. Oh crap. Do I have any ender pearls? I do have ender pearls. And then they fly to their destination and they basically get dropped behind enemy lines, and their entire job is to cause chaos. You know, disrupt enemy logistics, hit and run, that kind of stuff. Now, later on, this is all stuff from Halo, by the way. Later on, they were used to great extent fighting the Covenant, as they were better trained and more ferocious in combat than the normal Marines. But I believe they also had far higher casualty rates as a subject of it. Bros in creative mode? I don't think that I am. I'm just here cutting trees because we're gonna build Mr. Majestic's melon farm. Because why not? I should go get a hoe. A hoe would help me tremendously here. Let's go get a hoe. Let's use them for their intended purpose. Which I should have a hoe here somewhere. It looked like you flew up. I used an ender pearl. See? Then I wait. And then boom. Ender pearl. There's our hoe. And then I can throw that. Oh crap. Ooh, that was close. I almost untilled my crops. Try you don't know how that sounds? I don't know what you're on about, man. I just live here. I have said nothing wrong. Nor have I said anything that sounds funny. Actually, maybe I should go get a silk touch hoe. That might be a bit better. Yeah, let's go get a silk touch one. Actually, we could just get shears. I like shears. Shears are way better than hoes anyway. Talking about the farming hoe? What about the farming hoe? It's a farm implement. What's so wrong with talking about it? Listen. Any smart person knows that a hoe is a very important thing, and that everyone should have one and know how to use one. We'll bring that much stuff. We're not going to make them all right away, but we'll bring a few of them. Also, I might open, and by might, I mean I am going to open Fubar, because I would like music for myself. Bring up Fubar. What's in here? Okay. Oh. Okay, let's see how that works. Okay. This is fine. So we'll pull this back and we'll sort of not completely flatten it out, but we'll try to get it flatter. And then we'll go look stuff up, because since we're naming the guy Mr. Majestic, we'll try and actually build it so it looks like his place, because he did have, in the movie, he has like an actual like storage building kind of a thing. So it would be kind of cool to at least have it look somewhat like that. You know, go for a little realism in there. Because if you're going to go through the process to name it, you know, name it after someone like that, you should at least, you know, try to do it right. Maybe I'll see if there's a trailer and show you guys the trailer. But I think that was just a movie I just picked up out of nowhere. Like sometimes I'll just scroll through, Prime to see if there's anything good on there. And I think that's one of the ones I found on there. Like, I had just been scrolling through, and I saw a dude holding a shotgun and went, wow, that looks like a cool movie, and I was right. Which basically means that if there's a movie and it's got a guy holding a shotgun, it's destined for greatness. It's just a rule of life. It's how movies work. We also could and might go through and cut a sort of fire lane. And then we could light it on fire. And that would clear us out a fair bit. Actually, there's a river over here. So maybe we'll just light it on fire regardless. Alright, let's actually leave this bit over here for now. So we'll go through and we'll cut ourselves a little relief. And then we'll start lighting stuff on fire. So we want that guy to stay. Try to get as much of this guy away as we can. Which some of these we're going to have to come back and do stuff to anyway. But I mostly want, you know, this stuff to stay away. Gotta cut a distinct line. You know, broad and thick. Sort of like when you're making an object line in a blueprint. You want thick, broad strokes. We'll take it a little bit this way. What's the worst that could happen, you know? And we're gonna use probably gonna end up using a fair bit of this wood in the proceedings of us building this thing. Oh, I can't do that. Can I do that? Oh, I can. I'm so smart. Beautiful. Yeah. And I'll cut the swath over. Oh, did I tell you about getting names confused in my Tolkien class because Japan? No? What names in Tolkien are like Japanese names? That seems a bit silly. Is that just nonsense? That's not nonsense. They aren't like Japanese names? Then how did you get them confused because of Japan? That seems a bit silly. But no, I don't think you did. that. Also thinking more about the Beantopia thing. Since I like to start insane, huge builds. That one's gonna be very focused on cocoa beans for production. Because you can't just have a place and not have it have some form of export or something. Alright, let's go pick everything up and try to make sure we have a distinct path free of flammables to, you know, cling from one side to the other. But they do have the thing where descendants' names can be really similar to one parent and son. Where the name, except for an I or an R. And I realized I kept thinking they were the same person because that person in anime where they use L and R interchangeable. Oh, so you're saying because Japanese people can't pronounce L sounds? You're confusing things. I see, I see. Alright, I'll allow it. Just this once. I don't know why I'm taking... Why am I... we'll shear the grass. What's the worst that could happen? Okay. Make sure we have a nice, good clear lane. Because I would like to keep some of the forest around here. We might put something spooky in there, something in the future. Oh, that's fair though. I'll accept that. Oh my goodness, I'm dying. Try. Yes, Huggy Bear. And then we'll go fetch ourselves a flint and steel. And try and light one side and not the other on fire. And then we'll come back and clear everything up. Alright, yeah, that should be fine. We should be safe from fire. Okay. Do I own Splatoon 3? I do not. I don't own most Nintendo games. Because I'm not a big... I like some of their older stuff, but I'm not a big Nintendo person. Like, I think the newest game I own for my Switch is Animal Crossing or the Konosuba game. And those are all 2020 titles. I think it was Elendil or an Arendelle. Yeah, I'll allow that. That's understandable. That's like when you have people... like, they just name their son the same thing. Like, you know, you have someone and they marry a Jim, and then they marry? No. I should just stop speaking. And then they name their first son Jim or something like that. And, you know, you're in a thing, you're like, oh, Jim can do it. And then, which Jim? There's like 5. Everyone in that family is named Jim. Also, I've been watching the Hobbit films in sort of hour long or 40-minute long segments. Because me and my mom generally watch something while we eat. And we've been watching those. And they're pretty fun. I've been enjoying them. And I have determined unequivocally that Radagast is the funnest, I guess we'll say, character from the Hobbit films. Radagast is cool. I like Radagast. He's goofy. We need more Radagast. Oh, there goes a... Oh, that's what I wanted to do. You two? Yeah, I know. I think it was you talking about them that made me go, man, I should rewatch some of the Lord of the Rings stuff. I sometimes like Lord of the Rings. Alright, we'll let that do its thing over there, and we'll try to clear up over here and, you know, keep getting some wood. I hope we're not too close to a house. Is this gonna risk doing anything naughty over here? No. Yes, actually. Alright, we gotta hog some of these trees down. Because we don't want the fire spreading too far. We don't want it to get into the spruce trees. Because that would be a shame, because I like the spruce trees. So we're gonna come and try to get some of these gone. Radagast's cool and all, but there's a cooler guy in the books that I wish was in the movies. He's not in The Hobbit, but he's way cool. But Radagast and his rabbits are pretty great, right? I think, well, I could not do it because I am I'm in the realm of a germaphobe. And also probably in the realm of very clean, like, not clean, but I like showers and I don't like to be dirty, like covered in schmutz. And I think he is cool. I could not live with rabbits with birds in my hair and bird poop running down my head. I would go insane. I would just go insane. That's all that would happen. Gotta go back down to the spruce trees. I suppose you would get used to it after a while. But the bird poop on the face is a no-go. That's no. Okay, yeah, we're almost through on this side. Just a couple more trees. Oh, we'll get these ones back. And then that should get us good enough. But his rabbits are cool. I also think in terms of, like, interestingness of a character, I think is very interesting. I think the way they introduce him is cool. Like having him, like, you know, panicking over a hedgehog and like giving them all names and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know, he's cool. I like him. Way better than that Saruman guy. He's a loser. Even if it was Christopher Lee. He's a bum. There's also a cooler guy in the Hobbit books that they didn't put in, and it's sad. What makes him cool? How does he deter? I can't form sentences. I should just give up on that. Get that. He's a bear sometimes? Isn't that the shapeshifter dude? That like has the shack and is like, oh, I hate dwarves, but I hate orcs more. Is that not him? Yeah, he's in the movies briefly. Not that much, but he's there. Cause they're getting, I believe. Oh, crap! It's before they enter the forest where they get captured by elves. I almost went right back in the hole. Yeah, but it's not the same. I believe you. Do you think... Do you think the fire's still burning, or do you think we have to go relight it? Oh yeah, I can light some of this stuff. Like, I can light these guys on fire. What did they change about him between the movies and the show? Did they, like, just change how much he appears? Or did they, like, entirely rewrite his character, basically? Let's try to get this going a bit more. Because it would be great if I only had to come by and sort of do cleanup and not have to worry about the whole shebang. Excuse me? Okay. That would be nice. Because I really feel like clearing the whole shebang out. I'll rip that tree and all the wood it had in it. Oh, there's a drowned right there. How charming. Alright, let's try to get out of this place. It feels like they changed fire. And it's far less effective than it used to be. Okay. We're gonna need to go get another flint and steel soon. Also, I have no idea what that sound is outside, but it's bothering me. Okay. Hey, what died? Something's died. Oh, it's just animals. Alright. Let's dump some of the stuff we don't need. Ow! I invited you. Alright. I'm gonna peek at whatever's making that noise outside before I go insane. What do we think it is? I have no idea. Like, I'm glad he exists, but he's much cooler in the book. Yeah, how much he appears, some details about his background, they sort of downplay his contribution. Oh, interesting. Like the part where they are telling him their story is longer, and he, like, gets happier as it goes because they killed orcs, and it's funny. Oh, I see. Didn't they have to do that with a fair bit of... Not a fair bit of stuff, but didn't they have to do that with more stuff too? Like, did they have to cut out more stuff because of time constraints? I think I have to go back to base for this one. I also want to get some scaffolding, which there should be some over that way. Technically not at all. Interesting. So they sort of just changed stuff because they could, or because they didn't think that it would drive? I guess, I don't know. They added 2 movies worth of content. So they had all the time in the world. I mean, if it was anything like characters going off to go fishing, I don't know. They might have had to spend time wrangling people. Because it was Aragorn. The guy who played Aragorn in the original Lord of the Rings would go off fishing apparently in between shoots. And that made me laugh and smile. Like, that made me happy. Which I think I sent you that video, Rain, of the dude. And like in between shoots where he, like, you know, scenes where he wasn't needed for stuff, he would like bolt off to a lake to go fishing. Yeah, you did? Yeah. That one makes me smile. That one's cool. I like that one. I mean, honestly, could you blame him? Because I would do that. That would... If I were in a place with a lake like that and I had the ability to, man, I'd be there as much as I could like he was. Which reminds me that I want to go... try and go fishing more this year. Because fishing's nice. I also need to, like... actually, like, learn fly fishing. Because that was cool. And I want to get better at it. I just gotta find a place. Because there are a ton of places around me that are quite conducive to it. Because you need a sort of, you need a substantial amount of space because you have to have room for the line behind you as you cast. What song is this? Okay. Which, like, all the places around me are, like, lakes in the wood, or, like, rivers or boat launches that are basically surrounded by trees, and wherever you can be to cast, there's almost never room behind you for your line. And, like... basically my whole experience with fly fishing has been losing flies to trees behind me because I finally get out enough string to cast and it gets stuck in a tree. Hey, how did that log get stripped? They wanted a trilogy but added a bunch of stuff either from the other stuff Tolkien wrote or stuff they made up. Some of it is absolutely filler. Isn't that some of the elf stuff in The Hobbit you were saying? Like, just wasn't even in the books? Like, they just made that up sort of as they went? I hear that truck outside and it's bothering me. I want it to stop. Okay, we'll leave those in there because I think we're done. We're going to start cleaning this up and getting rid of the little trees down here, like the little bushes and things. We'll try to get some of the leaves because we can use them for stuff down the line. Yeah. Don't like it when they do stuff like that. I could understand going like, yeah, we kind of decided time constraints or whatnot, so we couldn't do this. But doing, like, cutting stuff out from the original work out and then adding stuff in that you just made up is kind of a weird move and doesn't really make much sense to me. Like, if you're gonna try to make a movie of something like Lord of the Rings, people are in it for, like, the original work. Not for whatever you think belongs in there. And it kind of... We have to go get scaffolding because I'm not... Am I gonna? I'm gonna. It also sort of undermines the author's intent for the work as a whole to just add stuff that you want to add because you think it would be, you know, good or whatnot. It's kind of messed up. Alright, where's that flint and steel? I didn't break the flint and steel. Oh. It's about as well as I expected that to go. That's why we brought other shears. Okay, that should be all of that. Right, I think I definitely preferred the original trilogy, but The Hobbit is still fun overall. Yeah, they're still fun movies. And I'm not trying to, you know, say they're not. It's just, you know, sometimes things should be left alone. But, you know, sometimes changes are okay. I don't know. Largely, I think, though, leaving the works in their original form is the best. Alright, give me that there. I'm button mashing. There are a few things that contradict stuff that Tolkien wrote, though. And then there's some stuff that happened but wasn't in the book. Like it was in other history stuff he wrote on Middle-earth. Interesting. So they were kind of just... pulling a little from everywhere. By way of Tolkien's work. I actually do have a Tolkien book. I own a single Tolkien book. Which I didn't even buy. It was bought for me by my grandmother. Alright, let's go up and get some of these ones that are higher up. Can I? No. But I don't even know if I would ever read a Tolkien book. I think I prefer the movies. I prefer to watch my media rather than have my eyes glaze over on it. Which is why, even though I really like the series, and I have a bunch of the books, I haven't read any of that Saga of Tanya the Evil stuff. Even though I love that anime series. Which I do know there's some stuff that they just completely changed in that. Like, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but there's a part where Gandalf investigates an area in the book. It just says he investigated in some of their work. It explains it more, so they just use that. Is it when he goes to, like the crypts of the old kings? or the necromancer or whatever they are, or like Dumbledore. The necromancer? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I could be able to reach that one from here. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. We are going a fair bit faster thanks to fire. And I don't know how we're going to set up the farms just yet, but I know I want them to be in a sort of ununiform uniformity. If that makes any amount of sense. I think it makes sense. No one can convince me otherwise. It's like you guys trying to gaslight me into thinking I wrote something other than saying. But from what I've heard, Legolas being there is still like a direct contradiction. He's meant to be elsewhere. Well, where else is he supposed to be? He's a wood elf. Wood elves belong in the woods. Also, I wonder if wood elves in there are cannibals like they are in like, other sort of Lord of the Rings themed stuff. Like, I think it's in Skyrim. Wood elves. Oh wait, no, I might be thinking of dark elves, but it's wood elves or dark elves are cannibals in one of them, technically speaking. Oh wait, no, they're not, because those are the silly we don't eat meat elves. We only eat leafy greens because elves. And we don't need the funny animal proteins. Oh my goodness. I don't know. The Legolas thing did kind of, like, it's hard. Am I full? No. It is getting nighttime, isn't it? Yeah. I will say that the bit where they do get captured by the elves and Legolas pops in, like, there were some cool parts to it. But, oh my goodness. It did feel a smidge out of place to me. Like, we had seen his fighting choreography in that part is cool. That's true. But I think most of the fighting choreography for the elves in general in Lord of the Rings is pretty well done. But it felt weird when they got captured. Like, not contradictory necessarily. It just felt out of place. But it's hard to put my finger on why. I don't know, man. Brain tired. Words hard. probably because Tariel. That might be true. That might be true. That might be true. Though I will say the part with, hold on, I have to sneeze. I think it's Bomber. When he, like when they're floating down the river and his barrel gets launched out of the river and he, you know, basically uses the barrel like an armor, like a piece of armor, and turns into a, like, funny dwarf top thing. Well, more of a Beyblade than a top, but sort of top thing. That was pretty cool. That was, I'll approve of that. That was nice. That was fun. I don't mind her, but the love story they came up with is infuriating. It feels way too forced, I guess. Like, forced and rushed. It doesn't really have a good flow to it at all. And it's very out of place for... Like, it feels out of place and out of the scope of the movie. Because Lord of the Rings is supposed to be kind of like, oh, you know, oh, we're going on an adventure. We're gonna save the world and beat the big baddies. And then they add in romance. Because, yes, that just makes sense. I need romance in my fantasy film. That it's just what I need. It's just like my Japanese anime. It really is. The Hobbit didn't have any women in it, actually. So they're just kind of chucking them in there. Good, good, good. That's a little bit funny. It was legitimately just an adventure. Well, yeah, that's sort of what it's supposed to be. It'd be like, we're gonna go back to my anime analogy. It would be like the Saga of Tanya the Evil or something like that, which I have a feeling they Carlo Zen might try and do it. But it would be like trying to have like romance and something like that. Like it would feel pretty out of place. Because the whole of the show, which I suppose spoilers, but if you haven't seen it by now, that's on you. The whole of the show is meant to be like Tanya fighting against Being X. Like that's all the show is supposed to be. And so adding in bromance would just be weird. Like, I don't know, so I think adding in romance to an otherwise non-romance piece of media is just not a great idea. Okay. That's so... that tree can stay. We're gonna try and trim the oak tree down since it's kind of an eyesore now. Alright, I want scaffolding. I'm tired of using wood. But like, that's what... Like, just being a movie about an adventure. That's sort of what The Lord of the Rings is. Like, I don't want to say premise because I don't think that's the right word, but that's like supposed to be one of the main themes. Is that it's just they're going on an adventure. That's literally all it is. Is they're going on an adventure to reclaim the dwarf's homeland. That's just what they're doing. 29 should be enough. For Hobbit it is? Yeah. I don't know if I specified, but that's what I was meaning, yeah, for the Hobbit. Like, that's sort of, like, the whole, like, that's the Hobbit's thing. Though I suppose there technically is, I don't know about it, I sort of assume, but it's also meant to be a little bit of setup for the other Lord of the Rings movies. But that's sort of like the overall purpose of it. But the main theme is meant to just be, you know, dudes on an adventure kind of a thing. The Lord of the Rings is different and has legitimate romance elements, but they're good. Yeah. But I would imagine that, you know, like you said, legitimate. They're probably in there from the get-go and from an extremely skilled writer. And not, I don't mean this to sound mean, but not like movie people LARPing as book writers. I don't know, that sounded really mean coming out of my mouth, but I didn't necessarily mean it to be extremely mean. But like, I think the meaning's there. Like, people who write books and people who write movies are a bit different in terms of, like, I guess almost writing proficiency for the deeper stuff. If that makes sense. Though that could just be me being wrong, which happens more often than you would think. I know. Me being wrong on something or having a bad take, that's unheard of. I am the home of the best takes on both Twitch and YouTube. It's all I do is make the best takes. That's, you know, if making good takes was a career, I would literally be the CEO of good takes. It's just how it would be. So I might stand up and take a break in a moment. Alright. Also, I haven't done anything yet, but I might change the BRB screen music soon too. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I do know I have to ask someone about something relating to music soon again. But that'll wait a while. Alright, let's go sleep and chuck our stuff in a box. Yeah, Tolkien was pretty significant in literature, so adding to his stuff is risky. Like, he isn't just another author in the literature world, he's a big deal. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I just smacked the microphone. And it's almost like, you know, not only was he an extremely skilled writer, it's almost like he also had a very specific idea in mind for how he wanted his books to go. And so then, of course, you know, you start changing that and you begin to undermine, like you said, like the purpose and or theme of the story, which isn't good. Which, once again, Lord of the Rings movies aren't bad. I really enjoy them. They're just ridiculously long. And, you know, sometimes they make the wrong decisions with story elements. Because I think if you're going to turn something into a movie, it would be best to keep it as is. Like, I understand that there will be elements that you have to change, and that's sort of just a fact of life. But when it comes to like stuff like Tolkien stuff, or people who are on his sort of level, so to speak, adding to it would probably, you know, is probably not advisable. Like, I understand maybe changing or modifying stuff because stuff doesn't always translate from written media into visual stuff, like from books to TV or books to movies or something. But generally you want minimal changes. Because that will lead you to a sort of better net in the end. Like, that's what sort of changes, which I can't think any of off the top of my head because I'm not a huge movie person, but that can sort of be the difference between like a really good and a great movie. Holy cow, that's so many saplings. We may go turn a bunch of these into bone meal. So I might make a coffee or something while I'm up. Hello, Mr. Drowned. Almost. I think we're gonna finish clearing up and then I'm gonna go take a break real briefly. Because breaks are good. Alright. So I would say, we'll finish, we'll check these little guys. One, is there one up here? Yeah, there's one right there. And then there wasn't one down here. So those should all be decaying. Okay. I'm going to come barricade myself in this house over here. And then we'll get to terraforming after a quick break. Okay. So, let me take you guys to your BRB screens. Oh, that hurt. I stretched and now everything hurts. Okay. So, BRB screen, mute the desktop so you guys aren't getting double audio. Okay. I will be back in a couple minutes. I'm gonna stand up, get some water, get a drink. You know, do feel free to do the same yourself. And yeah, I will be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I have returned. I am the 7 different kinds of sword. But I did make a tea. I got myself a good orange pico. Because orange pico is better than Darjeeling. And anyone who disagrees is wrong. Okay. So we've pretty much finished clearing, and it should be decayed. So we'll start terraforming. And then after we terraform, we'll start building the house. Sorry, have to send off a text. I apparently can't even type today. Anyway. Alright. There's a zombie like right out the door. I can already hear him. Oh, maybe he went away. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like it when they go away. It's pretty nice. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Not beautiful. Don't shoot me towards him, you cretinous thing. Oh, wait, yeah, come on. Okay. Come on. Oh, dang it. Waited too long. I was hoping to maybe bait a new music disc out of him. Even though I do prefer the C418 ones. Alright. So we're gonna start... We'll leave that hole there for the moment, because what's life without a little bit of danger, you know? You can't live with nothing but a safe life, 'cause then that's no fun. We'll cut that down to there. I don't think we're gonna leave any rises, really. I would like it to be relatively level. We might, will we? No. We're gonna. This is already a little bit above the other stuff, so we'll just take it down to one above the rest and use the dirt to fill in holes we don't like. And then somewhere over here, we'll build, you know, the majestic household and all that good stuff. Which I'm feeling we're gonna pull up references for those. Maybe see if we can find... I'll see if I can find pictures on Google or something. Oh look, a wandering trader. I love the free lead man. Also, I think it's a bit silly that you can't trade, like you can only trade... You can't trade for emeralds, you can only trade with emeralds. Well, you can only trade for other items. Moss, bee, azure, bluette. Alright, we are gonna... Oh, I think we're gonna buy the flowers, because I don't feel like... you know, searching for some of this stuff. I don't need the moss. We will buy the azure, as many of those as he'll suffer. Same for the packed ice, which isn't gonna be too much. But those are both items that are a pain to get a hold of most of the time. Because the azure bluettes are only in swamps. And since I'm thinking of doing a very blue-themed build, it's important to have blue dye and blue flowers. Which means at some point I am going to have to set up a... What's it called? speed mine. Or something so I can get tons and tons and tons of, lapis. For more blue dye. And all that good stuff. Though they have added a fair few blue blocks. Because we have the concrete, there's the wood. Whatever it's called. Can't remember it for the life of me. Okay, no, those can stay. That one doesn't get to stay. Okay. Let's build a couple more chests just for dirt for the moment. Even though we are gonna we're not gonna, you know, exclusively leave the dirt everywhere. Okay. Yep, that's what I wanted to do. That's how I wanted that to go. Okay. Dirt in there. We'll actually pull all the dirt out of this one too. Go back to putting other stuff in there. Okay. Scaffolding can stay. Let's also put an ender chest down here. Because I should have more in my ender chest. Yeah, there's one. I also want to fill up my ender pearls. Because I've been ender pearl pilled for a while now. Okay. Then we'll sort of patch it up as we go. And try and get all this good and ready. It's fine. There's a muscle in my leg that's twitching and it's bothering me, and I want it to not twitch. I want it to go away. Though it's probably fussing at me for yesterday. Oh man. I'm gonna fall asleep soon too. Or else we are gonna... We'll take the coal. I like coal. It's like charcoal too. Okay. We will fill this in. I don't know that we're gonna fill the larger ones in. But all the little holes and stuff are gonna get filled in. And then I think probably about where we're standing is where the house is gonna go. And probably the little storage area too. Because there was a sort of storage shed. Which is going to be included. Because why not, you know? Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Though maybe we'll take a break and go do the lumberjack or something for a bit. Because that's just fleshing out a building. Which might be better than what we're doing. And then this one, for right now, we'll sort of leave a bit taller, maybe? Just hack off a little off the top, maybe? Excuse me, I apologize if you heard that. Like, maybe take it down 2 more layers? Yeah, we'll do 2 more layers. Bring it down to here. Because I don't think I want it to be too uniform level-wise, because then it'll just get boring. You know, lacking depth and all that stuff. So a little bit here or there is fine. Just don't want too much or too little. Because I would like it to flow. Like, down there with that stuff, it's a bit different because those all specifically require... Not specifically, but those benefit from looks wise, they benefit from having a relatively uniform growing area. Though it's not, there is some depth to it. Though I wish I hadn't made it all the same level, which I could go back retroactively and I might add a little bit of, you know, add in a layer of height here or there to some of the fields or something. Because I have also been thinking about adding in, like adding on to the fields, maybe? But I don't know. There's so many building decisions, so little time. Oh. But I think maybe a house and storage area over here. And then melon farms will start on the layer we're taking off now. Might be the move. Maybe. I can't decide. Brain don't work quite right no more. Though sometimes I question if it ever worked in the first place. Listen, it's gotta be night, bud. Look at that outside. That's nighttime. That's about when I start to fall asleep. So I refuse to think that it's not nighttime now. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I think my tea's still a little too hot. Will it let me sleep now? Are you serious? What monsters? Where? Where? Huh? Where? There's literally nothing. In what world are there monsters nearby? I need to add lighting to these pathways too. I don't know why I ran into the dog shack. I can't sleep there. Cannot do that at all. Surely the cottage will let me sleep in it. I mean, after all, that's what cottages are for. There's a zombie nearby. Okay. That's a couple. Here, we're gonna let them burn. I'm gonna sip tea. And we can just look at them. And laugh as they suffer. Can't decide if I like how that tea turned out or not. I think I might have put too much honey in it. Okay. Actually, these can come down for the moment. Though at some point I do need to add fences for some of this stuff. There's so many things I still have to flesh out with this build area. I think it's gonna be, that's just gonna be a whole thing at some point. So I'm gonna go around and just finish all the little stuff like that. And you're the same one from, yeah. You're the same one from a little bit ago. So you can go suffer somewhere else. Lest I remove you. Okay. That has torches in it. Need some more. Okay. And then we'll do that. And then boom. It's like nothing ever happened. That area's patched up. Alright. Let's continue on. I'm sure it's fine. And there's gonna be a point where we're gonna have to sort of like Mend isn't quite the right term. But we're gonna have to kind of smooth it out when we get over closer to the spruce trees. Which actually, we can try and do that now. Let's go dump our inventory first. Let's be smart about this. But it's gonna be a huge, huge, huge melon farm. And I was also thinking, since I'm sort of doubling down. Why am I going all the way over here? Not doubling down. But I seem to be doing a lot, like a lot of the builds I want to do for larger stuff are all very fantasy themed. So since I'm apparently going with that theming, at some point might build a knife ear city. Though I'm not sure. Because I know over in the mountains over there, ways off, we're gonna build a dwarven kingdom. And then of course, now added to the list is Beantopia themed build, which is which is I would say would be fantasy. Like just straight up fantasy, not like cyberpunk or anything, I would say more so. So maybe we'll just, out of inclusiveness, add in some elf place or something. I don't know. I'll just, if I would do that, it would just be a bunch of dirt huts. I mean, what could elves seem like they would like a good dirt hut, don't they? Elves are definitely dirt hut dwellers. Ocelot. Alright, now where's all the wood in these? Show me your wood. Need to cut it off. There's one up there. So let's get that. Tree houses? I don't think elves deserve tree houses. Besides, I already have tree houses in my little jungle village area. I can't just add that everywhere else. Maybe moss stone? Maybe. In my heart, elves only live in dirt huts and yurts. They're too much of a pain to deserve anything more. It's just how it be. Lol. Listen, man. There's a reason why elves aren't allowed in Windhelm. It is, yeah, it's elves, it's elves. It's elves in Windhelm. Whew. I thought I was mixing them up with Argonians, but it's Morrowind where everyone hates Argonians. But yeah, in my heart, they're in dirt huts and yurts. But that's because I just think they're the French people of fantasy. But that's just my opinion. Okay, we're gonna have to go unload our dirt in a second. But we're almost done terraforming, so we can start looking into the majestic household. And actually, we'll probably patch up the holes first, since there's still a fair few around. Oh, so hello, Klydos. How's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful day. But I think that people who think elves live in, like, fancy places are just wrong. They just are. It's just a fact of life. Elves live in worse conditions than hobbits. Okay, that's all that. I thought I was gonna. I almost thought about crafting another chest, which I think I might have to when we come back. Actually, no, we won't have to make another chest. I'll just take all the dirt and chuck it in one of the chests up by the wall. Actually, maybe we won't, because there's a bit of stone there that we're going to have to patch over. But I think I might flesh out the stuff. Hobbits live in great conditions. That's sort of my point. Is that I think hobbits should have the greatest of living conditions. But they always make the elves look so fancy, but they're just not. They're just... They probably eat rocks for dinner. Like, if there was a rock covered in moss, elves would probably think it's some delicacy. You go, oh yes, this green crunch. It's so tasty. It's such a delicacy. And meanwhile, all the other... I almost said factions. Everyone else is like, what is this guy on? What are you seeing this? And you're just over there. Those are probably horrible sounds, but I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. A hobbit hole means comfort. Yeah, but they try to make the elves look like they live in fancier places. Like, you don't have people playing music when you're eating in a hobbit hole. You just have the hobbit in the background asking who you are and why you're in his house. You know? But in the meanwhile, when you're at an elf's place, in most places, there's like funny music going on. They have all these fancy dishes. And I think that's false news. I think that's fake news. And people who are perpetuating that are spreading, false information on the internet, which is very rude. You shouldn't be spreading false information on the internet. Because then people have to question it. You shouldn't have to question information on the internet. Do you think we'll get to sleep here, or do you think it'll fuss about enemies being nearby? Because I would like to sleep. All I'm saying, elves aren't all they're cracked up to be. Elves living in trees makes sense only for what elves? Oh my goodness, hold on. Okay. Well, you could make swamp elves? We're gonna have to go get a lot of mud for that. But I'm telling you, man, elves aren't all they're cracked up to be. They're all fakers. They look all fancy, but when they get home, they start munching on rocks. They just put on this fanciful front to make people think they're superior, you know? And it's just not true. It is literally fake news. Sort of like the French. Trying to act like they're all cool and stuff. And in the meantime, French cities are like some of the worst in Europe. I don't know what that is, but we're covering it up. Like, there's parts, like, Paris is basically the Detroit of the East. Like, you can't go to certain parts of Paris or you'll get shanked. And yet most French are still out here trying to act like they're the superior people or something. You know? And it's just not true. It is fake news. Or like they haven't repeatedly got their teeth kicked in by pretty much every one of their neighbors. So, you know. Take those down. And I think that's all the holes patched, so I think we're done. Actually, no, take those away again. Yeah, I believe that's all the holes patched, so I think we're good there. Which means we can start building! Isn't that exciting? Okay. Dirt goes in the dirt box. Gravel can go in the dirt box too. Put that stuff in there. Why do I have eggs in there? I don't need eggs. Oh. Alright, and then stone can go in here. Alright. Those swamp elves aren't a bad idea. I think elves should live in the swamps. That's the only place they're worthy of. Make sure they're the stinkiest, stankiest swamps in the world. Okay. I'm typing in the wrong type. Okay. Mr. Okay. House. That's not, none of this is what I want. None of this, I don't know why I did that, because I don't need that over here. I don't think there are any images of what I want. Thanks, Google. This is what I wanted. All I see are pictures of him from the... What's it called? From the cover art, or holding the shotgun. None of this is what I want. And as nice as the movie was, I'm not watching it again just to find out what his house looks like. Oh, wait. I actually don't know if that's his house or not. Okay, moving on. Alright, maybe there isn't a picture of the house like I want. So maybe we'll just make something up. Alright, let's go get concrete. Lots of white concrete. Actually, maybe gray concrete. You know, concrete colored concrete? It's pretty concrete, you know? Also, there's this house. I still have to figure out what I want to do with decorating, but this is... Oh, I did decorate this. This is that's sort of the woodsman's house, or the lumberjack, or whatever you want to call him. Because I figured my tree farm's there, so there's all those trees. Which is also why there's the stacks of logs around him. So I figured, you know, trees are already around here. Why not just put him there? Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I actually don't know if I have any concrete on hand. I have Sister Bacon, but do I have any? Okay. It should be down here. No, that's all terracotta. Clay, coal, misc, rail, horse, decorative, snow. I could have sworn I had one specifically for concrete. Oh yeah, concrete. Yeah, no concrete. All right. Well, we have concrete. So let's take a couple stacks of this. And nah, alright. We'll also get a shulker box. And we'll take some sand. And some gravel. And what else will we take? We'll sort it out when we're there. 'Cause I don't really know what to do just yet. I don't know. This is the part where I start to struggle with direction. 'Cause I don't know what I should... Picking the blocks is the hardest part of a build. Especially when I mostly prefer to dwarf max in Minecraft, but they took dwarf maxing away. Though, I mean, I do have mending now, so I could go dwarf max and it wouldn't be terrible, but it's not the same. Is not the same. What does that mean? Dwarf maxing, you just do dwarf max. It's in the name. Okay. Let's put our bed down. So think about it. What do dwarfs do? What are dwarves best known for other than hating elves? Or having basically, you know, killed their entire civilization? Mine, yes. I love going mining. Because I can just go, which I'm gonna start again and no one's gonna stop me. Because I have the power. Like, that used to be, not exclusively, but that was most of what I did back in older Minecraft days. Like, I would just pop open a Twitch stream, and I would just sit there and lurk in the stream and mine for hours. Oh, I thought you meant build style? No. I like... We're gonna fill this in because it's bothering me. I like to mine. I yearn for the mines. I wish to mine. You could use build palette so you don't have to pick blocks. What the heck? What is this build palette sorcery? What are you on about? I don't know what that is, but I don't think I believe in those. I think they're fake news. I think that that's a made-up thing. That those don't actually exist. Okay. So first things first, I do want gray concrete. Which I have a feeling I can't make. No, alright, we gotta go get light gray dye. We're gonna get more gravel and stuff while we're there too. It's just a college of blocks. I see them posted online all the time. But that's no fun, that's cheating. That's like writing answers to questions on your hand for a test. It's cheating, and it's just going to make your hand gross when you start to sweat. I am going to plant some birch trees, because I think we're going to use birch for some of it. Because why not? Also, I know I just took a break, but I might stand up and go pee soon. Get a couple birchies down. Okay. Put these back in the thing. Because I'm thinking we might do birch and white for the house. Will we? Maybe. I don't know. I want to use birch more because I don't use it that often. And it is a nice block. I like birch. I mean, after all, birch beer comes from birch. And I love birch beer, man. I want birch beer. I just wish we had the white birch beer and not the normal kind where I live. 'Cause I don't think we really have the white birch beer. Which is unfortunate. What is it? Do I really not have any flowers here? Do I have any dye? Am I gonna have to go get flowers? Are we gonna have to go all the way to the flower place? Nope. Right. Let's grab 2 more sand. And 2 more gravel. And then we'll head back. Because I think we're going to make this storage house out of dark oak and gray. Are we? Maybe. Do I have any stuff to make? We'd have to go kill squids to get. Oh look, there's ink right there. Give me ink. Give me white. Oh no, that's spruce. I want dark oak. I know I should have bunches of dark oak. There's some dark oak. Any more? Yeah, there's some dark oak. Alright, that should probably be enough, maybe, hopefully. You could build Barad-dûr, Sauron's fortress. I mean, that's we're sort of going for Sauron's tower for the center bit here. Like, we're sort of gonna go for that theme. Which, we might build that at some point. I want to start streaming Minecraft more. But the whole town is going to be, like, the walled portion is going to be built around this, which is going to be a very large above and below ground bastion. And in here is going to be the little sort of throne room with an above and below section, and then there's going to be a tower here, which is going to be more blackstone bricks, and it's probably going to be taller than this. It might be twice as tall, but it's going to be, oh, look at all the scaffoldings go crazy. It's going to be themed after Sauron's tower. Okay, give me gray dye. Right. Sour, does he look a bit like Sauron's eye? Are you eating golden carrots? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. But that's gonna be a fair... no, not gray. Definitely light gray. But that's sort of the general plan with that area. It's just gonna take me a bit to get it to quite where I want it to be. Okay. So, let's just start slamming down some walls. So this one's going to be relatively boring structurally. It's just going to be a large rectangle. I think we are going to build it taller. So probably 4 high. We're going to cut that back a little bit. We are going to have to get some more light gray dye, which is fine. I'm going to go make lunch, be back in a minute. Alright, have fun. Hope your lunch is tasty. No, I'm hungry. I'm thinking about the Wawa, the sub I have from Wawa in there. Alright, let's go get a little more... Well, for starters, we can cut this back a couple blocks. Kind of like that, maybe? Yeah, like that. Then we'll fill in this cave, since we don't need it. We don't care about this cave, it sucks. It's the worst cave I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of caves. So for me to say it sucks is something. Alright, close that. And then, yeah, we'll probably bring it over a couple more. Kind of like that, maybe? Yeah, that seems good. And then we'll start taking it over. Because this is just supposed to be a concrete building for storage. So maybe like that? Yeah, like that. And this is supposed to be, this is going to be where Mr. Majestic stores his melons. And of course we still do need a front wall, so we need a little more gray dye. And we might do something to try and make this a little more exciting visually. Maybe? Okay, so that's 637 does get one, so we need one on 637, so kind of like that. Okay. Sleep, I'm gonna sip some more tea. But there's a lot of stuff I want to do with this area. It's just sometimes getting the materials, like going and getting all the blackstone I'm gonna need to finish the little tower thing. It's gonna be a pain. Now, this part... It's gonna be a little weird. We'll do it like that, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So we'll do that. Right? Yeah, let's go get some more. Cause this is gonna have the sort of artificial doors. And by artificial I mean the doors that don't actually work. Okay. That in there, and then give me a couple more of you. Then 2 stacks is probably more than enough. Yeah, probably more than enough. Okay, sorry, I had to sneeze. Okay. And then did I come in 1 or 2 over there? I think I came 1 over there. Yeah, just the 1 over there. So we'll duplicate that over here. So 1, 2. Nope, just 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then what's that in the difference, do you think? 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, we're gonna do something very questionable. Then that's gonna leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, and then we're gonna do that. Oh, dang it. And then that's gonna be the first bit of concrete. And then the roof, I don't know what I want to do for the roof. Because the plan is I'm going to build, do this, put a roof on it. Maybe we'll just do sort of a white crown almost. Like here, hold on. You guys are gonna have to stare at the BRB screen for a moment. Okay. So sort of it's gonna be like so there's and then give me black. Oh no, I don't want. No. Take that away. Take that away. Take that away. And then it's sort of. This is horrible. But you have sort of. There's the, the walls, those are the doors. Which doors actually? Give that color, and then look, there are doors, all perfectly sized and everything. And then what we could do is gray background. Gray background is definitely the choice for this. We could sort of take, and the roof will still be gray, but we could take and we could put a little like white crown all on it almost. Like the inside roof would still be gray. So from the inside it would look fine, but from the outside it might look a little more different. Like if we were to sort of do like if you were to cut away a portion of it and look at it from the side, it would look kind of like that almost. Why are you doing this to me, thing? Like the roof would, it would have, you know, it would look like that from a cutout thing is what I'm thinking. Because that would give us a little more flexibility. Or at least it would look a bit better from the outside, perhaps. Also, I might stand up and take a break in a couple minutes. Especially if this is going to end up making me have to restart the game or something. Will we? Maybe? I don't know. It's just not going to load me, is it? It hates me now. So maybe I will take a break. But I can't let it... Oh, there we go. See, I think that's what we're gonna do. Is it? We could always just see how it looks. What's the worst that could happen, you know? Do I? I also want to maybe... We're going to need more scaffolding for this. Why? Oh my goodness. I'm going to lose my mind to scaffolding. Because I'm pretty sure if I were to open the PC version of this, I'm pretty sure I could just like sit in a scaffolding back there and just place it for ages. Unless of course they changed it. Look at that, I subconsciously knew that was gonna be like that. I'm just smarter. Okay. Let's go get more scaffolding. I should have more over at the base. Or one of the other ones. Okay. Up here, up here, up here, up here, up here should be where it is. So now I'm hungry. There's some scaffolding. There's no way that's all the scaffolding I have over here. That's probably not enough. But worst case scenario, we do it in a couple sections, which wouldn't be the end of the world. It's fine, it's fine. Also, I'm really happy they added scaffolding. Yeah, we should sleep. Listen, this is a thunderstorm. Could you imagine sleeping in a bed that's been out in the rain all day? That scares me now. Oh wait, is it becoming daytime or is it... I need a clock. I can't live without them. Huh? You got something to say to me, Mr. Man? That's what I thought. Now we can just come down here and do this. That was cool. Why am I like this? Alright, let's go actually try and sleep. Let's see how that does. Okay, cannot sleep, even though it solidly seems like it's nighttime. Though maybe that's just one of the new lighting glitches that's been happening. Thanks, Minecraft. I needed that to jump scare me. I personally love it when Minecraft's like a horror game. Okay. Maybe we can get away with how many we have. Put them like that. Alright. So look at that. I instinctively know where to place the scaffolding. Maybe I don't, but it's fine. That one. Nope. Beautiful. Alright, now we can put our little... Can I actually sleep now, please? Thank you. Alright, I might stand up and take a break before we... I'm gonna put the sand on. We're gonna do a one or two, do we think? I'm definitely thinking we're gonna want one. Oh wait, hold on. Definitely one. Doing two makes it look like it's got a 5 head. And we don't want no 5 heads in these parts. Alright. At least building wise. Let's just go place these all around. Beautiful. Then I'll... Oh, I have to go get a water bucket. Okay. We'll do that when the time comes. Okay. I am going to barricade myself in this house over here. Then go ahead and go use the toilet and such things. Okay. Let me take you guys to your BRB screens. I'm hitting the wrong keys. Can you see that? Also I don't know where that zombie scared me. I don't want to hear that. Yep, that's not the screen I wanted. Nope. Okay. I will be back in a couple minutes because I have to go pee and whatnot. Okay, probably another hour or so of stream, give or take. Maybe not even that, because I'm pretty hungry. And I would like food soon. Also, I'm still very tired. So we're gonna try and get at least the base building put down, and then okay. Let's continue. Let me unmute. Here, you're gonna get ear blasted. I'm typing on the wrong keyboard. I need to get a keyboard. I need to get different keyboards. Again. Okay. Where do we think those are? Oh, those zombies are probably under us in a cave somewhere. Gross. Alright. Water bucket is the next thing on the list. Do I have one over here? I do not, so we're gonna have to run and get one because I am not wasting more iron on a bucket when I already have 50 bajillion buckets. No, there aren't going to be any in there. They're all going to be over here if there are any. Oh, man. Oh, there's one. Oh, yeah, we gotta check the... I don't know if I showed this off on stream or not, but there's a sniffer. I just remembered. We have a sniffer, and his name is Watermelopus. Because he looks like a watermelon and a platypus. Look at him. We only have the one... But he's here. And he sniffs. And at some point I'm gonna get, at some point I'm gonna force rain and we're going to go search for another one at some point. And it's gonna take us 3 years to find one. But it's going to happen. We are going to search for more sniffers. Because I want to be able to breed the sniffers. I want more sniffers. I require more sniffers. I want the sniffers. Crap, I can't get up there like that. Who thought this was a good idea? Okay. This is gonna take a second, especially considering bedrock water bucket placement is not the greatest in the world. Crap, I'm gonna have to get the corner ones from the outside. That'd be better if I did it there. Maybe a little bit better, so we'll do it from down here. So I don't think that contrast is quite as great as I wanted it to. I think we might do diorite for the floor in here too, maybe. I don't know. Because this building, well, on one hand, I don't want the building to be too boring. On the other hand, it is meant to be just a boring sort of storage house, so maybe that's okay. And honestly, we're not going to see that much of the floor even. Because there's going to be melons in there. So maybe we'll just do gray. Oh, we'd have to go kill squids, man. Maybe we will just do straight up gray. Hey, how did those ones not get concretified? Oh, I see how those ones didn't get concretified. Someone was going a little too fast. They let their inner gankle take control. Okay. Alright. I'd say that looks not bad. Let's go start knocking down all our scaffolding because we're going to need them inside for the roof. Oh yeah, we also got to do the corners. So let's go do those first. Get that one, then just one more over here. Alright, now we'll go and we'll start knocking down the scaffolding. I am thinking, because I still want to try the idea of using maps to make unique textures. So at some point we are going to start fiddling with that. I just don't know when I want to. Because that's going to be a whole pain in the butt. I think we are going to use diorite, so I want to get rid of it. Or at least, or we'll at least see how the diorite works. If we like how it functions at all. Functions? Yeah, functions. Function's the right word. Definitely functions. Or the lack thereof. But it's fine. Alright. Which means we are going to have to run somewhere and get diorite, which I might have some in the chests up by the wall. Maybe? Maybe. This is fine. This is fine. I thought I threw an ender pearl, so I switched and then almost my brain doesn't function. Yeah, we'll do floor and then we'll do the ceiling. Alright, let's go get some diorite. I'm trying to think if I even have any up here, because I remember this being mostly dirt. Oh no, there's some diorite. Can I get one more? That's probably enough. Hello, Mr. Toad. Very good, very good. One day we are going to take a bunch of the toads and go to the nether and make a frog light farm. Maybe smooth diorite. Yeah, polished diorite. Definitely polished. Okay, that was weird. Because we want this to have a sort of like a more worn look than the walls. Which I could use polished andesite maybe? But I want to avoid this becoming the beige mom of storage rooms. Which is why we're going to use some dark oak to give it contrast. And of course there are the melons too. Alright, so maybe that wasn't enough stuff. Maybe we are gonna have to go back and get more. Yeah, that's not even halfway. So like 3 stacks would probably be enough, give or take, maybe. I don't know. Diorite. 7. Man, I must have came and picked this place clean of all that stuff. Oh, we're up to 10. Oh wait, that would look like some in there. Yeah, another stack. Oh, there's 4 more. Good, and some bits and bobs. Alright. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Alright. Let's go finish this thing out. So we might only build... We might only sort of lightly finish the storage room. And then I might disappear, because I'm getting quite hungry. I wish there was a sort of like... almost like a cobbled... diorite. Not diorite, like almost a cobbled concrete. Like you could put it in an oven or something, get like cracked concrete or something. Because I like concrete, but it's not... Oh, no. If you want to try to, like, there's no good way to make it look worn, and I think having a worn looking concrete would be pretty nice, because then you could use concrete to make more, you know, you would have more flexibility with the concrete blocks. Just like having stairs and slabs of concrete. Which I'm pretty sure still isn't a thing for some reason. Though, I don't know. I just live here. You know? I mean, I really am thinking about that sub. It wasn't even that good. It was frankly kind of depressing, but I'm thinking about it. Because I went and I got, a cheesesteak from Wawa yesterday, and I did it how I would normally do it in the past. And I don't know what it was. Like, if it was the person... Well, I know part of it was they didn't put enough... It tasted like they didn't put enough cheese, or... I like to get the honey hot sauce on my cheesesteaks because it's nice. And it also kind of tasted like they didn't do that. Like, they didn't put enough honey hot on it. Which is unfortunate. Which I love the Wawa honey hot sauce. If they sold that as its own thing, I would pretty much only use that, I think. It would just be over. that would be the sauce to end all sauces. Which also reminds me, I want to try the VTuber hot sauce. There's so many things I want to try. Because there's a VTuber named Grimming who made like her own hot sauce stuff. And I think the hottest one is Ghost Pepper, and it's just called Grimmy Wants to Kill You. And I want to try it, but I don't have money to spend on it. And so I cry and want to try hot sauces. Because hot sauces are quite nice. I like hot sauces. Is this? Oh good, we're in the home stretch. Which I think that one's a ghost pepper, which might be a little much in my opinion, but I mean, could still be good. I'm down for a good ghost pepper every once in a while. They can be tasty. Which reminds me, I gotta see when the peppers I have need to be started. Because it's probably coming up soon. Alright. Oh, the dirt can go back in the dirt thing. Stop that. And then diorite can go in there. Light gray concrete can go in there, and then... Oh no, we need the light gray. We don't need the white. We're gonna have to go see if I have squid stuff back. Okay. Well, we've made a honey pot. It keeps sounding like my armor's breaking. I don't like it. I don't know what we're going to do about lighting in here long term, but that's a problem for future me. Okay. Hello Rain. Back from lunch. Okay. Okay. Let's go all the way back to base. Actually, let's check over here to see if I have light gray over here. I'm eating it now. Oh, exciting. Is it tasty? Is it good? Was it worth the effort? Clay. I could have done... I could have done stone, but that would have been too one-tone. I would be going against my stated desire to not become a Minecraft beige mom of sorts. It's pretty good. Taco salad with lime dressing. Ooh, now I want something with lime. I like lime. Maybe I should look for lime-themed dishes to try next week. Now I kind of want to try like orange chicken, but do orange and lime. We had a lime drink too. Ooh, exciting. Now I just want to eat limes. That's all I want to do right now. Look, 20 ink sacks. That's probably enough for what we want. We don't need glowing ink sacks. Those are all imaginary and useless. I have no need for them. Okay. Alright. So I don't think we'll have time necessarily to finish the house. But we're definitely going to try and finish the little watermelon thing. Once again, I don't know what what I want to do for lighting. Don't know. We might just hang lanterns. That's probably fine. Probably fine. Okay. Give me some more sand and gravel. You know what? Just give it all. And then black dye, and I need the white dye now. Light gray, and then beautiful. Then I still have the scaffoldings on me. And then this one should be go way faster for everything. You could marinate chicken breasts in lime juice and do a Fiesta lime chicken thing. I could. I don't know. Though I do kind of want to try the orange chicken thing. But add in like... Instead of doing like... Because the one I have calls for the juice of 2 large oranges. And instead maybe do like 1.5 large oranges and then like half a lime? Maybe a whole lime. I mean, I like lime, so I would probably do a whole lime. You try it on salmon instead of lemon, maybe? That's true. Maybe I'll talk to Mom and we'll see how much salmon steaks are. I do like me a good bit of salmon. Possibilities, possibilities, possibilities. Minecraft sucks. I don't know about that one. The orange chicken sounds interesting, right? Like, you know, make it like a citrus chicken rather than specifically orange chicken. Kind of a thing. See, I don't know about a whole lime, though, because I think a whole lime, since lime is generally stronger than orange, maybe do, like I said, like 1 3/4 orange or something like that, and then add in, like, half a lime or something. Maybe? I don't know. Why do I have so much of whatever that is? Because I made it all. It's the point, is you get to a certain, you know, you get after a certain point, you just have tons of everything. And then you use that tons of everything to build stuff. That's the fun. Is you go, you collect stuff, and then you build stuff, and you look back and you go, wow, I built all that myself. It's nice. That do its thing. Oh, I was hoping that would spread more than that. Nuh-uh, I mean, I think so. Almost done. Then we get to go sleep and have fun. Alright. Not bad. And then we'll add in the last little bits of dark oak touches. And then we'll be done with the fleshing it out stage. Not fleshing it out, we'll be done with the designing it stage. And we'll be able to move on to the fleshing it out stage. I'm getting my stages mixed up. So for starters, I want some fences. That's not enough fences. Give me that many fences. That's more like it. And then for the doors, for these ones, we're kind of gonna... Yeah, I gotta remove the ceiling. Whoops. And I think that we're gonna... We might get a little more concrete and add it there. Because I think it looks weird how it is. Go fight the dragon? We've already beat the dragon. There's not really a point in doing it again. Besides the dragon, on the list of boss fights in this, the dragon, even though it's the end game boss, is the least entertaining. Because I could literally just go sit in water and kill it with a bed in a couple minutes. So the dragon fight would just be kinda... It was still scary because it's like your first time. After a while you get used to it. Like, considering I'm a Minecraft boomer and have been around since before the dragon was even a thing, the dragon's not that bad. We're gonna do this bit on the ground because I don't feel like trying to get it to mold up there. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then check this out. I don't know why I was worried about water leaking out. There we go. Did I pick them all up? I don't think I feel like I didn't. Oh no, I did. Yeah, I did. Excuse me. Thank you. And then we'll take... We'll put this one kinda open like that. Sort of somewhat open. And then this one will have one there and one there. And then this one will leave completely shut. Alright. Now we're gonna go get melons and start piling them up in there. Yeah, that looks not bad. Oh yeah, wait, we still have to add the poles. So we'll put one in right there. And then... That's what? That's 4 in from the side, right? 4 in? Yeah, 4 in from the side. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just kind of schwonk one right there in the middle. Just to mess with people's OCDs. That can go in there. This can go on the bottom with the other stone stuff. Concrete can go back in there. Alright. Let's go get some melons to put in there, and we'll get some lanterns while we're out and about too. And see what hippity hap happens. And then I think I think we're gonna finish this thing, and then I think that's where we're gonna stop. Because I'm getting quite hungry. Should also maybe do some dishes. Dishes? Maybe, I don't know. Do something. I do have things I need to clean up a little bit of, so maybe we'll do some of that. See how it goes. Ugh, I just don't feel like doing anything. Which is sort of how we ended up doing Minecraft today instead of something else, as I didn't feel like doing Morrowind or Metal Gear. Just kind of felt like putzing around. Even a fool is regarded as wise if he holds his tongue. I guess. Oh, I put the axe upstairs. So let's get our axe and start meloning. And I think we might go map art for this place. If there's a logo, I don't think there is a logo for Majestic Farms, but if there is, we're gonna try and recreate that. And if there isn't, we're gonna make one for it, and it'll be fine. We'll see if there's any other melons in the other thing. Which I'm realizing we still have to make like a storage area for most of the other produce. Which it's probably just gonna be a big room chock full of barrels, so I gotta put this back. Because there's not really a decent way to display other stuff without plugins, and I don't feel like, well, A, we don't have plugins because this is a realm. Okay, gotta relog. And B, I don't feel like dealing with plugins in the first place. Oh. Because plugins are a pain. Is that really all there is? Okay. Well, I'm probably going to have to go get more. Well, maybe we will leave it half full. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. That everything will go well. Yeah, it'll go fine. Okay. Also, my fingers hurt, so definitely gonna finish this and probably disappear. Because finger hurt and hunger and most of my body hurt. So now overall hurt. That's not, oh no, we are gonna, I was about to say, I like how we planted birch, we're not using it, but we're using it for something else. Cause I'm smart. I know how things work. Alright, so let's get our melons ready. Alright, we're gonna sleep soon. wonder if mobs can spawn on melons. Then we're just gonna start kind of making huge piles of the melons. Actually, we could make the doors open outwards a little bit. Now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe? Oh, I didn't want to do that. Alright, let's go sleep. We could have some of the doors open out. That might be a nice change of pace. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to come by and put lanterns in here. Okay. And I want to try and get this to be, you know, sort of relatively randomly filled. Like, I don't want uniformity. I want it to sort of just look like people were coming in here and plonking melons down and then hurrying back out to do what they were doing. Because, you know, Mr. Majestic's got he's got 168 acres of melons to harvest. Get rid of that. Crap. That was a mistake. Almost done. Okay. Then let's go get some lanterns and light this place up. So that mob stops spawning in there. Trying to think of where the best place is to get lanterns. I think we're just gonna run up here and get them. I think that it'll be fine. I don't want to make any more. Those should be the named ones. Yeah, those are the LEDs. It's very important to distinguish between LED and non-LED lanterns. Oh, there's some lanterns. 42 should hopefully be enough. And we'll start ourselves a pattern and it'll be fine. It will be fine. I think since we're in the wrap-up stage, next stream will be Thursday, 10 a.m. again. And it's going to be Metal Gear for a couple hours. Before I have to leave for an appointment somewhere. And then Saturday, I'm gonna stream something. Don't know what just yet, but we're gonna do something. Then if we do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of like that, maybe? Yeah, we'll do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I just pick up? I don't know what I just picked up. Okay. Let's get back here. And 1, 2, 3. It's not quite even, but it's good enough for me. Then bam. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Not bad, not bad, not bad. That looks not bad. I think that's about how we're going to leave it filled, maybe a little bit more. And then I'll probably add the fields out here, and then maybe next time we do this, we'll add his house sort of over here somewhere. Or maybe over here in this gap, I don't know. We'll do something. Do I have dirt? I do not have dirt. Alright, let's go let me go sort this stuff out. And then I'm going to take us to the end screens, and I'm going to disappear. Okay. That stuff can go in there. We'll put the water bucket back in there. I'll keep the melons on me and eat them in my spare time. Alright. I'm gonna just leave here and it's gonna be really good and really well. So, with that being done, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, do feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'm hitting all the wrong keys on all the wrong keyboards. As of right now, I stream 3 times a week. Once on Tuesdays, once on Thursdays, once on Saturdays. Though that might change at some point soon. I don't know. Next stream will be Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I have to adjust the things. I have to adjust all my schedules. And that is going to be MGS4. Saturday, I don't know. Maybe more Minecraft. Maybe more Morrowind. I don't know. I'll see what's going on. Later. Goodbye, Rain. But yeah, that's going to be it. So like I said, thank you all very much for watching. Thank you to those of you who have liked and subscribed already. You guys are all fantastic, and I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you all very, very, very much for that. Now, with that being said, thank you very much to Virtual Trucker, Rain and Huggy Bear, and Kleidos too for stopping by and chatting. Thank you all very much for doing that. You are all fantastic individuals. I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you very much for doing that. But that is gonna be it for today. Like I said, next stream Thursday. I have no Steam. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So, thank you all very much for watching. Also, goodbye Rain and Kleidos and Huggy Bear. And Virtual Trucker as well. Did I say goodbye Kleidos? I can never remember for some reason. There's always, I feel like I always forget someone. Goodbye Kleidos. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So I thank you all very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.